No.
So this is why tonight we are going to have the Fresh Out top 5 draft.
All right.
Tonight. We're going to do a draft, but then we're going to do it different because we're going to do it the Fresh Out way. We're going to start with New York rappers. We're going to do just New York tonight.
New York.
And it's a draft. It's just like the NBA draft. So every panelist gets a pick. You know what I'm saying? We already did the numbers first. Bebo P goes first. Jamar goes second. I go third. Lionel goes fourth. We keep on going. So everybody gets 5. We're going to put our 5 on Facebook, Instagram, and our and rawthinning.com. You guys pick. Whoever wins gets, I don't know, we're going to get something. We'll figure it out. We'll donate $100 to somebody, man. We'll do something, man.
There we go.
We're going to start with Hilton. Like, again, this is the Fresh Out top 5 draft. We're going to start with New York rappers. Next week's going to be Atlanta rappers. Hilton, you on the clock, man. And like I said, once somebody picks somebody, they're off the board. You can't pick them. So, Hilton, you go first.
Right.
Okay, so let me preface that this isn't just like a top 5 lyricist situation. This is, again, top 5 draft on an overall basis. At least that's
so
my...
whatever you think is your top 5, whoever's on the board that you think is top 5, you pick them.
Okay.
Nice.
I got to go with... Your reign on the top was short like leprechauns. Biggie Smalls gets my pick as number 1.
Yeah.
I mean, you know,
Okay.
you talking about the king of NY when it comes to this. So I mean, the name Biggie, the name Frank White, Frankie Baby.
White. Yeah.
I mean, he's got to be on the first draft on the team for me. So shout out to BK for birthing you know,
Mount Rushmore rapper,
Smalls.
man.
Yeah, Biggie's off the board, man. Jamar, who you got for your first pick, man?
Oh man, since Biggie went first, man, this next one was actually hard for me, man.
This is a difficult spot.
Going back and forth, but I had to go with Esco, man, as my second.
Yeah.
Just from an influence. He influenced me. He influenced me, man. I'm going Queens.
That Street Dreams remix right there, man.
Right. I'm going Queens, man.
Wow.
All right, man. So, first of all, hold up, man. Y'all got, dang. Okay, cool. I gotta go with Jigga. I gotta go with Jay-Z. That's my guy. You know what I'm saying?
I went back and
Like I
forth.
said, man, he wasn't looking too fly in the elevator with Solange, but that's my guy. You know what I'm saying? I think real talk, he's the best off the head rapper as far as like making records.
Oh, no doubt.
Ever in history.
No doubt.
He's the best dude. I mean, no pat. I mean, just like
It's not close.
like one that said the other day, he said Nas is dope, but Jay-Z did 7 songs off the
Blueprint.
Black album in a weekend.
Yeah.
Was it the Black album? Oh yeah.
Black album.
Yeah.
Jay-Z's probably number one.
I gotta go with Jigga. LB, you up, man, with the draft.
Yo, see, y'all put me in the roughest spot here, right? because I think, you know, any hip hop head would agree that you can put any one of those 3, you know, at the top, and ain't nobody gonna get, you know, too upset or whatever, right?
Right.
So, and now we're in this space of where, you know, it could be, you know, anything in this next spot. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
You know, I've gone back and forth, and I wasn't sure what I was gonna do. But for the effect that it had on me and the group that he was a part of, I'm taking Q-Tip.
Oh, wow!
No, that's a hell of a spot for 4.
Okay.
I know.
I
It's
had
gonna be
Q-Tip high on my
controversial.
list.
Wow!
I know it's gonna be
Wow. I mean, hey, that's big.
No.
That's big.
That's real.
That's
big.
real big.
Real.
But
Like,
That's real big.
if I
Q-Tip.
think about how the Tribe Called Quest albums all
of them were
affected
fire.
me, if I think about even just some of his solo joints, and then even just the most recent Tribe Called Quest album that they gave me, man, it just
dope.
like it touched me. So I was looking at a lot of options, but I said, you know what, I'm a stick to my guns on this one and go.
That might be the stunner right there. That might be that stunner right there.
I'm not mad at that, man.
Man.
And Q-Tip definitely is off my board. Damn.
Bebo P, you up next, man. What you got?
Okay, man. Ooh. L's right, man. This is, I mean, the whole situation kind of. Yeah. This is definitely the hard spot, but I gotta go with Hey Young World. You know what I'm saying? Slick Rick, the ruler.
Man, that's up, man. That was on my board. That was, he was on my board. Yeah.
Hey, Baychester area.
I definitely had him third round.
I mean, and my real quick reason why I picked him for this go round, if nobody else did, would be because of his high influence. I mean, there's been so many rappers that have taken his lines from his catalog, Snoop,
storytelling,
Jay, Nas. I mean, he is so influential that I had to include him up there, as well as being the best storyteller.
Mm-hmm.
Best storyteller,
arguably.
He's up there.
Arguably.
Mar, what you got, man? You got is this your second pick, man?
Yeah, man. I'm gonna go ahead and go with the teacher. I'm gonna go to the Boogie Down. Get that Chris.
Wow.
Chris one.
Okay.
All right.
For you young boys, man, that's KRS-One.
Man, the man who stays in the pocket more than any other rapper I've ever heard. He's knows that pocket. He lives in the pocket, man.
Yeah.
Now we know that
self-destruction.
Man,
you're headed for self-destruction. Yeah.
Man, we know that that Me Too founder, what's the face? Looks like KRS2, but we ain't talking about that.
Yeah, she
we talking about KRS1. We ain't talking about Toronto Burke. We talking about KRS1, not two, but one.
They might have to say they might be cousins with them noses.
Them shotguns.
Right.
Okay. They might never get that wrong.
KRS-One had a cocaine booger.
Right,
do that chick.
So Marwin with the KRS-One. Yeah. I gotta hit him with that for my second pick, man. I gotta go with that Big Daddy Kane. Big Daddy Kane, I had to come with him. This is the thing, man. He was the most. He might be the illest dude that most people slept on because of the situation with Madonna, because he was so futuristic, man. Like
completely
with the flow.
Agree.
I mean, Jay-Z was influenced. He influenced Jay, Nas, everybody, man. Like he was that dude. Like he was Jay before Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying? He was Nas before Nas. Like
he's
the
on
lyrics,
that
the music videos, the cars, the swagger, the fashion, man. Like
man,
I had Big Daddy Kane on my wall, man. Real talk.
Dope. So that's a hell of a pick. I mean, gotta take Kane off my list. Damn.
Same here, bro.
LB's up next, man. He got Q-Tip for the first pick. He going for the second one.
All right. Well, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and keep my themes going here. Then, I'm gonna go for another person from a very influential group, except it's my favorite from that group, and that is the Ghostface Killer.
I gotta take him on board.
Ghost was number 5 on my list too.
Man, Deanie.
Man, he just everything he's done, and then just his albums, man, and even beyond
phenomenal.
that, man, I love
all of them.
Skits, dude. The way he did his skits, and then everything about the fish scales. And to be perfectly honest, there's at least 3 or 4 cats that are rapping right now that sound almost exactly like Ghostface, and I'm like, yo, like these dudes sound just like him. Like
there's a white dude that sound like Ghostface and a white dude that sound like Nas. Like when we would have never imagined that like back in the day.
Yeah, man. So that's why I had to choose Ghostface, and for the uninformed, he is also a part of the magnificent Wu-Tang Clan. You know what I'm saying? And we did say we weren't taking any groups, so that's why I was looking at my group bag and like, oh man, like there's so many, you know.
Yo, Honey Dip, Summer Fly Time, Jerry Drippin'. Hey, Ghost made me want, like when I heard that the ice cream man on the method, man, like Ghost was like. I mean, that's what a rapper sounds like. That's what, like, the swag that he was talking about.
The rage,
underrated.
Yeah,
on the rage. On my phone, on the incarcerated Scarface. Man, like when I heard when I heard the beat, you know what I'm saying? RZA killed the beat. Then when I heard Ghost come in,
strong
backyard banging like a busy. If I was Jizzy, you'd be smarter like Mama Kizzy. How put Adina Howard to sleep? You're party. Like, Ghost is that dude, man. I don't care what nobody say. Ghost is that dude.
Most underrated NY rapper
all day, man. Shout out to Ghost Dini.
Most underrated.
Man.
For sure.
All right, man. It's back on you, Hill.
Okay. So, so I'm gonna.
Okay, hold on. First of all, Hilton's got Biggie and Slick Rick, so he's going for his third one.
He going for the third.
It's got to be a home run with this.
I gotta go with. I'm gonna go with Rakim. I'm gonna go with Rakim. Man. You know, he was. He was right there along with Slick Rick the Ruler on, you know, being an influence, most notably to Nas. So, you know, he's absolutely, you know, arguably a top 5 artist on the hip hop spectrum. Shout out to Long Island. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Long Island.
All right.
But that's who I'd have to throw on there as my third draft pick. I mean, shout out to Eric B. Eric B. still the first black president that we know of. So you know,
come on,
Biggie, Slick Rick, and Rakim. Hey, Bebo P got a little team going. All right, hey, Jay, you next, man.
Got a lineup.
I'm a now, hold on. Jamar's got Nas and KRS-One right now.
Yep. And
man,
so he got the teachers going right now. By the way, you know what I mean.
And I'm gonna go just hardcore gutter on my next one. This cat is a phenomenal dart spitter. I'm gonna go Sean Price from Helter Skelter.
Okay, my word.
He went in the bag right there.
Went in the
Got
bag.
niggas locked up in 73rd, preferred to chill, but the sun can't do that.
Man.
God bless.
Man.
All right.
Sean Price spit precise vocal local.
Tall Sean.
Yeah.
These rhymes put you in a chokehold, so don't go there.
All right. I got 3.
Right.
Man, first of all, man, like
he got 2 scholars and a
you got that like street knowledge team right there. The Nas, KRS-One, and Sean Price. Like, come on, bro.
Yeah.
Bro.
If I need somebody body, Sean Price and body in the battle.
So much monkey bars.
In the battle, I'm sticking P.
Oh my god.
P is my battler, man. I had to get at least one guy who can battle on my team.
All right.
Hey, this right here is gonna win. Whoever wins, it's gonna be these 4 or 5 picks. You know what I'm saying? it's gonna be 3 through 5. It's gonna win it.
All right.
Yeah.
So I'm up next. I got 3 people, man, but dude, I gotta. It's like, how do you pick the best out of these 3?
Yo. Don't tell us the 3. Tell us the 1.
I did Big Daddy Kane, man, so I gotta go with the big situation, man, to go with Big Pun.
Ooh, he was on my list.
I gotta go with Big Pun.
Pun was gonna be my next pick.
The way that he came into the game, man, brought the whole movement in. I mean, he unified a lot of cats too, and he rebirthed Fat Joe's career.
Yep,
totally, 100%.
And his flow.
I gotta go with Big Pun, man, and rest in peace to Big, man. Like, he brought in the game, man, especially that 2000 era, man, where you went from the hardcore rap to some of the jiggy stuff, and he was still flowing. And to me, besides him and Twista, man, the fastest rappers to me that can spit, and you can still understand every word they're saying. Period. You know what I'm saying?
No debate on that one.
So I got Jay-Z, Big Daddy Kane, and Big Pun.
Who is it, Big?
Man, that's a nasty list.
LB's up next. He's got Q-Tip for his first pick. Ghostface. So now he's going in for number 3.
Dominant squad.
He's going in for the 3rd pick.
This is getting difficult now. I kind of battling back and forth on this, but I'm gonna take Busta Rhymes on this.
Wow, he picked the dark horse.
Busta Rhymes is like Hacksaw Jim Duggan. Been thuggin'.
I ain't animated like say a Busta Rhymes.
Yeah, man.
The man who,
the
man you always gotta put last. If you don't put Busta last, man, he's gonna tear your whole track.
Yeah, he gonna tear you up. Yeah,
he gonna embarrass.
Cipher, dog. You gotta put Busta. Yeah,
he gonna
embarrass you. He gonna embarrass you.
Just his rhyming, how he would switch flows and get to the fast flow to the slow flow, and then like his videos was videos before any kind of rappers was doing crazy videos.
Him and the Janet video was the most expensive video at the time. It was like $4 million. That gonna make you proud.
It was a dope video too.
That was the joint. And then even him coming back and even kind of giving that assist to Chris Brown, where he just hit him with the just like all of them words smashed in that I couldn't even put together.
He saved Chris's career because that's when after all the Rihanna stuff was went off and he didn't have a hit, man. He gave him the hit, bro. Real talk.
Yeah, so Busta's been doing it. He's been doing it for like a lot of years that a lot of other guys haven't been doing. So I had to put Busta on my list. And he also was down with the Tribe Called Quest back in the day. And the way he flipped it on the scenario.
Leaders of the New School.
Here we go, yo. Here we go, yo.
Yes.
Leaders of the New School. Yeah.
All of that. So that's
it's just another case of that old PTA. That's my joint, man. That's my joint.
Yeah, that verse on Scenario is legendary. The Busta had.
Oh, the verse on, come on,
man. So, I got
who's that, bro?
Who's that, bro? Man.
I'm gonna have to go.
I didn't have Busta on my list, man, but. Yeah, Busta's up there, man.
Wow, like a dungeon dragon.
Dungeon dragon.
He put on my pants to sag. Man, he killed that, man.
All right, man. Hilton's next, man. He's going for his fourth draft pick. Dude got Biggie, Slick Rick, and Rakim.
I had to put Uncle, man. You got to put Uncle L.
Go ahead, baby. Man, you did my joint, man. I had him on my board.
4, 3, 2.
I had LL on my board.
4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on, Mr. Smiths, come and get some.
Get cookies in a plastic bag. Hey man, this thing is Drake like the new LL? Because remember, LL could basically come back every generation, man. He could come back with a hit, man.
I said he's Big Daddy Kane and LL's baby.
That's right.
Yeah.
What was the LL joint, man?
I guess I was thinking about cats that are still in the game
with the cannabis on.
You're right. LL outranks both.
2-1, yeah. Classic, man.
Yeah,
classic.
Get some.
Hey man, this thing. Who's had more longevity than LL?
Nobody.
I can't think of.
Sure was.
No.
LL been out since the 80s.
LL was like in the 80s, cuz.
His first album was like 88.
MC Shan and all that, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, he battled Kool Moe Dee. Like, put that into perspective.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
He battled Kool Moe Dee.
Man. Yeah. This dude dropped his first album, bro, in 85 on the Crush Groove joint. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's wild.
And then my fault, he was on the Crush Groove joint in 85, and he dropped Radio.
Man. Uncle L.
What would I do without my radio?
Yeah, that radio's tough, man. Tough.
Dude.
Concreator,
Mr. Smith. Mr. Smith, Definition, GOAT, Bigger and Deffer, Walking with the Panther.
Two teachers and the bully.
Put his face in the sand.
Hey, that might be top 10 video, man, hip hop video ever, man.
Hey, it was live.
That mama said knock you out, bro.
Everybody wanted to be Jay. Everybody want to be Cool J, man. Come on now.
Yeah, man.
Hilton got Biggie, Slick Rick, Rakim, and LL Cool J.
That's off the chain, man.
Yeah, that's a.
All right, man. Mars up next. He got Nas, KRS-One, and Sean Price. So he going with the teachers, man. So, man, so much bully.
And I'm gonna have to go anti-teacher again, man. I gotta get my boy Dirk McGirt.
True.
Oh Dirty
True.
to me he had the best
and he showed us the first one of the first quarantines on that video as well.
Dirty had the best
background of the roller coaster joint is
talking about a cat that stays in that pocket.
Yeah.
He had the best swag of any rapper, man, that I can think of really on the mic.
And man, like he literally like made us like actually fucks with Mariah Carey in the 90s.
First, man,
Real talk.
the worst stop is sticking beers in your head. Like
he gave her the ghetto pass.
For sure. Slacking his Mac, come fully packed with the Mac to the stack. Shame on you when you step through to the old dirty Brooklyn.
Yeah. It's New York in the house, Brooklyn.
Man.
Yeah, man.
And if you look, and if you listen to any of the cuts that they did on the Wu album, he always had either the best verse or the second best verse.
And low key, Dirk. Someone consider him a teacher. In the Wu circles, boy. Yeah.
Bars. Bars. Just peep at swag. Who's saying Brooklyn?
Shout out to the Wu.
And rhyming it. He's making it rhyme too.
Who is ODB?
Bars.
Come on, man. Nas, KRS-One, Sean Price, and ODB. Okay.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Dirt McGirt. Yeah.
Wu-Tang is for the children.
Wasn't he on the cover with his Wick card or whatever? Was there like a cover of the CD or something?
Yeah.
For real.
Whoa.
Right.
Whoa, yeah.
Man, I'm up next, man, and I got Jay, Big Daddy Kane, and Big Pun.
Yeah.
This is when it gets rough.
It gets rough. This
is when it gets rough, man. Like, cause you can go old school, you can go new school. There's a dude I want to pull the trigger on, but I'm like, dude, do I save him for later? Cause I know ain't nobody gonna save him though.
Yeah. You never know.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go like I'm drafting, man. I gotta go with Dougie Fresh.
Dougie.
Gotta go with
Fresh?
Whoa.
Okay.
Yeah.
I gotta go with Dougie Fresh, man. Like, if cats don't know how much he influenced the game to this day.
Crazy.
I mean, come on, man. Dougie was.
He is the music.
He's a godfather.
I mean, he can to this day. He can still get on a mic with no music and rock the crowd right now to this day.
Man.
He is.
Exactly.
Oh yeah.
I gotta go with Dougie Fresh.
And DJ
I gotta
Easy
go with
Rock.
Dougie Fresh.
They killed.
Uh-oh.
All right, man. LB's got Q-Tip, Ghostface, Buster. This is his fourth one, man. This is gonna make or break his list right here, by the way. It's gonna make or break his list. This is gonna make it legendary or left.
Man. I got so many options that I want to consider. And that means, so we only doing 5 rounds, right? That's
it.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So, hold on. I gotta get one of these guys on my list. All right. I gotta do it. I'm putting Most Def / Yasin B on.
That was gonna be my next pick.
I had him on my list,
LB got me.
I had him on my list, though.
I gotta change.
He's high on my list, and I was looking at him. I was like,
I gotta change. I gotta change my whole joint up now, man.
Yeah, Most Def, man. Even just left and go to Africa, then come back, and then even if you just spot him on a joint right now, man, you just
he's gonna kill if he's on there.
Yeah. And then of course, him linked up with my man Kweli, you know what I'm saying?
Kweli.
Man, the music that they did, we was talking about guys that stick in the pocket. It's another guy that'll just get in that pocket, man, and just destroy you. You know what I'm saying? So definitely had to get Most Def on my list, man. And it's funny because I look at some of these names and I hear some of these names of people, and all I'd be thinking about is like, yo, I gotta go back and like re-get that album and like put it on this playlist. And man, so yeah, I'm excited. Just
this is the thing, man. With Most Def, man, real talk. Besides Miss Fat Booty, which is like one of my favorite songs ever.
Yeah.
People don't understand. He birthed the Chappelle Show. People watch Chappelle Show because he was. Remember the skit where they was in the whip and he was doing a song like a cappella.
Oh yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, he was just doing it off the top of the dome. The
freestyle
Edge record.
Yeah,
crazy, man. I mean, like real talk, man. Most is if you can body New York rap, man. Like I'm talking about like 2000 rap. When we were going to college, man, it was Most Def. You know what I'm saying? Most and Jay, man. Come on now.
And don't sleep on his acting ability, man. He was in the movies that he's been in. He's been like stellar.
Italian Job. He killed Italian Job.
Oh man. Fantastic in Italian Job. Okay. Don't sleep on that.
Man, that was my fifth joint.
I had to pick it, man. I saw it sitting. I had to get it.
All right, man. Hilton, this is your last pick, man. Your team right now is Biggie, Notorious B.I.G., Slick Rick, Rakim, and LL Cool J. That's classic, man. This is gonna make or break your team, son.
Nobody take my last.
Well, I mean, I wanted to go a completely different route. Not completely, but I'm gonna have to go with rest in peace to the P. There's war going on outside, no man is safe from. You can run, but you can't hide forever from the streets that we done took. Man. You're walking with your head down, scared to look, you shook, cause ain't no such things as halfway crooks.
Man.
Had to go with the P, man. He's so. I mean, when he passed, I'll start here. When he passed, he even had like news and weather reporters citing his lyrics when he passed away,
which is crazy.
As they were with the what?
Which is crazy.
Yeah. So I mean, he has an impact on all of our lives, and just like everybody else's cats on the list, of course, as well. But again, God rest his soul. He put out classic albums. Particularly with the Mob. Shout out to Havoc and the Mob Squad. You know what I'm saying? Mob Deep Squad.
Yeah. Shout out to him,
man. And he always knew how to no pun intended, drop a gem on them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but man, I got the album, man. I didn't even know who they were, man. I saw Diddy dancing in the video, the Survivor of the Fittest joint. Man, I gotta get them joints. Then I saw
he put me on.
Yeah, the first record, man. I was like, oh man, I gotta get them. And then what's funny to see them go from these little dirty dudes and a little beat up, Audi, to being like hip hop royalty, to even getting Tupac to talk about you, and Jay to diss you, and which means that he notices you. For sure. You know what I'm saying? And to go where they went, man, they are definitely, man, like Prodigy's in my top 10, man. Real talk. Like he, as far as like rappers, I love to hear. When you hear his voice, that's New York hip hop. Period. New York hip hop. So Hilton's done right now. Biggie, Slick Rick, Rakim, LL Cool J, and Prodigy.
Shoo.
Man. All right, we gotta give it up. Yeah, man.
Damn.
Jamar's gotta round his off, man. Right now he got Nas, KRS-One, Sean Price, and ODB. This gonna make or break your team, son. This gonna make or break your team, son.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and roll with the Come Clean artist himself, half a gangster.
Wow.
J.
Rue. Another teacher.
Wow. This dude went back.
Shout out to J. Rue.
Wow. That's a wild card.
Underrated MC.
Yeah, man.
So much Come Clean.
Underrated.
Man.
Shout out to J. Rue, man.
And the sun rises in the
one of my
east,
favorite
baby.
joints. That Come Clean is one of my favorite joints all time.
Clean dog. So that dude, classic.
The original.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Classic. All right, man. Okay, hold on. Dude. All right, so hold up, man.
All right, ID.
Mar got the J. Rue the Damager, ODB, Sean Price, KRS-One, and Nas.
Yeah.
He went with them teachers though.
Yeah, he got that.
Oh my god. All right, hold on, man. Like, dude, this thing, man. I want to go with like my J. Rue the Damager pick.
Yeah.
And I might have to go with it, man. It's not a major dude.
Okay.
But to me, man, he's the reason why, man, I started like even producing.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And I gotta go with AZ, man.
AZ.
Wow.
Okay.
Gotta go with AZ.
Wow. Talk
Gotta
about
go
another
with AZ.
slept on cat.
Gotta go with AZ.
Man.
Bro. Like AZ, like
and
that
Nas
piece
make
of a black
beautiful
man.
Man.
Yeah, and I'm sad that they never really, dropped something. But like that Do or Die in '95, Pieces of a Black Man,
Dope.
Pieces of a Man in '98.
He didn't put out a bad album. AZ got work.
He killed the Firm record. I mean, like in this, he was the first dude I really heard that was dropping that knowledge on the records too. You know what I'm saying? That was real smooth cat. You know what I'm saying? But still dropping the knowledge, man. Like. AZ was my dude. That he's the reason why I started producing, man. When I first heard that Piece of a Man, LB can attest to it.
Like,
that's why I
Hill,
started
baby.
making
Sugar
music,
Hill,
man.
baby.
Brooklyn, definitely. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta end it with. I gotta start it with Brooklyn. I gotta end it with Brooklyn. Jay-Z, Kane, Big Pun, Dougie, and AZ.
All right.
Dope. That's a hell of a line.
LB's gonna end it off, man. He's got Ghost, Busta, and Most Def. Wow,
man.
MC.
This is it.
This is really difficult for me, especially, and we're gonna get some honorable mentions in here because there's definitely
100%.
No doubt.
But if I have to complete my list off, I was doing a lot of back and forth, but my man's is gonna take it, and that of course is gonna be my man, the green-eyed bandit, Eric Sermon. Eric MD.
Wow.
Eric Sermon.
Telling you, he's the guy that just put me in the mood to I want to hear your flow. I want to hear how you flowing all on the beat. I don't even want to know the words you might be saying.
Cadence is dope too, man.
Yeah, so that's why I had to go. And then his production, man, I think he's one of the guys that schooled a whole lot of people on how you need to, get that production type.
Eric Sermon was the first Dr. Dre, he was like the East Coast Dr. Dre.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Real talk. If you wanted to hit, you went to him.
Yeah. So I had to end it off there. I definitely got some honorable mentions here, but I had to clean off my list with Eric Sermon, man, for sure.
Good.
So for everybody out here, who was the person you were battling with at the end that didn't quite make your five, but you really was thinking about him, but then you couldn't make it?
Biz Marquee.
Good question.
For me,
Biz Marquee for ID.
Biz Marquee.
Pharaoh Monch.
Okay.
Pharaoh Monch.
Pharaoh, you gotta get the Pharaoh.
Back and forth 'cause Pharaoh's such an unbelievable rhymer, man. If he had,
I want to put DMX in there too.
Oh, damn. Yeah, man.
Yep.
You know, my final spot, it was I was thinking Nicki Minaj, but I couldn't let her slide in there.
No, this thing. I was waiting for somebody to go female. If somebody would have went female, I would have said Foxy. I would have had to go Foxy.
I was looking for Lil' Kim.
I did too.
I had MC Light. MC Light was on my list.
I was waiting for somebody. I was waiting for somebody to go.
Yeah, she was my number
MC
one
Light
female.
was clearly on my list. And
well,
the Queen.
Latifah, I don't think she's from New York. I think she's from Jersey.
Is she Jersey?
No, you good.
Yeah, she's from Jersey.
Okay.
I'm tripping.
A few other honorable for me was like Fat Joe and Jadakiss, man, for sure.
I had Jada on my list.
I
had Raekwon, Jizza was on my list.
Yeah, Jizza.
Nah.
Yeah.
Did anybody say? Nobody said 50 on the honorable mentions.
Nobody said 50 yet.
50.
Hey, but here's a good sleeper one. Jim Jones though, man, especially with the heat he's been releasing lately though.
Hey, I like this new Jim Jones.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man.
The new Jim Jones is killing. Like the balling stuff was cool and all that, but he's spitting right now. Real talk.
Yeah,
And I'm gonna go another sleeper, man. Real talk, man. Is Mano.
No, okay, that's
I was gonna say him. Another thing too, I was gonna say him. Well, we can't do no groups.
Yeah,
I was MOP. You know
MOP, man, that's a
man.
Yeah,
Method Man.
Method Man. Come on now,
Takal was definitely on my list.
METHOD, man.
The other thing too, and this thing, I apologize.
Yes,
I was gonna, man, like Raekwon was gonna be on my list too.
Yeah, man.
But I had to go with AZ. Raekwon is obviously the better selection, but just personally, I had to go with AZ.
Well, the reason why I didn't go with Ray is because I had Nas on my list, and there's too many poets. I don't need that many poets on my list, and I had J. Rue on there too. I was like, nah, I can't. Unfortunately, Ray.
So y'all named off mine, like the Big Puns and the MC Lights, but I actually had I was gonna mention Big L. I was gonna mention.
Big L was on my list.
Yeah, man. I was gonna bring up Cool G Rap because really Cool G was the guy that was he was Big Pun before Big Pun. As a super lyricist that was fly, and then I was gonna mention Uptown. Yeah, so murderous. Uptown, Heavy D.
Heavy D.
I was looking at Heavy D.
Yeah, but I mean, y'all mentioned pretty much everybody else that that y'all got on y'all top fives.
I got one mention though. We ain't throw out that FABOLOUS.
I looked at Fab and I was like, man, come on, like it's too many classic dudes to put. Fab is like that second tier. Yeah. Like if we had 7 picks, he would have been my 7th pick. Because I would have had to put a female in there at some point. Yeah, exactly. So the female was gonna be my 6th joint, and I had to then like Fab is at that next gen. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And this is just one that I just was like. I was liking just because on his freestyle tip of Papoose, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think he belonged in this list, but I do just enjoy going out there.
Honorable mention.
Yeah, just kind of like, kicking
people sleep on Master Ace too, who's still doing this thing.
He is still doing this thing.
Wow. We said it, but we didn't say it. But Keith Murray though too.
Keith Murray, the most beautiful thing in the world,
just like that. Man.
All right, we gonna put these teams up on social media. You guys pick.
Yeah.
Whoever you guys pick, man, we're gonna donate some money to a charity. Yeah. In their name. Shout out to everybody. Like I said, when we form Voltron, man, it's classic. It's already classic, but it's extra classic when we form Voltron. Like I said, before we go, LB, man, shout out to the people, man. What you guys say?
Oh, hey, nothing but love, man. Everybody stay safe out there. Just try to do your part, man. Just hang tight. I know it's difficult. I know that there's a lot of emotions, and then just also shout out to all the people that are dealing with, either like abusive relationships or abusive stuff that they can't get out of. Hold your head strong. Try to get out of this. Try to come out on the other side and see if you can just, escape and get away. Because, we forget about a lot of the other things that go on in life. When something like Corona is going on, but that even dominates people even more when they have to be in that house. So that was just the one thing I wanted to focus on for today, was just say, hey, let's not have it. We know that it goes on, but hopefully we can see the other side soon.
J Camp, man, shout out to the people, man.
Yeah, man, shout out to the folks, man, who's got loved ones, man, and sick and shut in level in hospitals, man. It's crazy that you can't even see your loved ones in the hospital right now, man. You can't even be in there. Even funerals, man, they only allowing like 4 or 5 people just to view bodies, man. It's crazy right now. So my hat and my heart goes out, man, to those people, man, that's really dealing with that real issue of not being able to be by somebody's bedside. Also, shout out to the folks that have some job turbulence. That they may have lost their gig due to what's going on right now. Definitely out of their span of control. But hopefully, people land back on their feet, man, and they get their revenue coming back in, because it's gonna get rough, man. That one stimulus, that ain't gonna get it done for people that's really going through it, man. So, my heart goes out, man, to all those folks going through those things.
Yeah, hard and prayer.
Bebo P, man, shout out to people, man.
Well, y'all brothers said it very well. Shout out once again to the abusive, those in an abusive relationship of some magnitude, whether it's emotional, physical, mental, or all the above. Shout out to those who have, who's going through on the, the job tip and, health tip and all that stuff, as, Ron Mexico just laid out. But, in tandem with those two, I just want to say as well, shout out to the folks out there who feel like they just don't have any other choice. But so that kind of goes in tandem with what they said, with what y'all brothers said, who feel like they have no other choice but to stay because of the kids, who have no other choice but to go to work, even though it's dangerous out there and you can catch the novel corona, who have no other choice but to make something happen because you're check to check, or you got to do whatever for whoever. Shout out to the unsung heroes, who are just out on the front lines, but it's not looking for the credit, but who's looking to give the credit by way of value. So Fresh Out's got your back. You're not in the shadows with us, and God bless you all.
Yeah, man, God bless.
Hey,
what you got on the shout out tip for us? ID, close us out.
You guys said everything better than I could, man. But last but not least, man, I forgot, man. Curtis Blow, man. Come on, man. Curtis Blow. Max B. We can't close it without Max B. And Curtis Blow, man. As I'm looking at my list, man, I forgot to mention y'all, man. We can't do it. We can't end it out without saying Max B. And Curtis Blow.
You know about that?
And so much Grand Pooh. Lost Boys and the Lloyd Banks, man. Lloyd, I gotta give a shout out to Lloyd. Come on, man. Fresh Out, man. When we form Voltron, you gotta listen, man.
Right.
When you form it, man, you gotta listen, man.
Absolutely.
LB's the Black Line. You know how we do it. Like I said, Fresh Out. Peace.
Peace.
Peace.